Yeah. What else do you want to hit from Ohio on the Ohio State side? Because I've got a ton, dog. I've got a ton.
Whatever. I mean, Ryan Day's press conference was great. I thought he was hilarious when he said he's not. I'm not happy with anything. I'm pissed off about everybody.
Let's play this clip about seemed pretty happy with things.
I can't. Maybe I'll hear it when they ask the question. I don't know who asked this question, but it's a great question because Ryan's been super positive all these media availabilities, and so he was like, I want to say it was Biddle, but it might not have been. Just like, you seem pretty happy with everything. And Ryan like smirked like, shit, have I been really positive? That's not good. Here's Ryan Day.
On the sound of what you said, you seem pretty happy with almost everything. Is there anything?
I'm not happy with anything.
Okay, well,
don't you put those words in my mouth. Happy.
Well, you've always complained about this position group or that position group.
There's no blaming, complaining, or defending in this program, so I'm not going to do that.
How happy are you with the progress, and what are your concerns?
I'm not happy about it at all. Let me change my total tune if that's what you got out of this. I'm pissed off about everybody. I think we're working. I think we have a monster schedule, and I think that we have 51 new guys. So there's a lot of unknown, and so we know what's coming here, and there's going to be storms along the way. But I think our guys have the right attitude. I think we have a chance to be a smart team, but we're going to have to be a disciplined team. And the first step to being a championship team is to not beat yourself. We've talked about this before. And so we have to make sure we're doing that. I will say this, in the scrimmage, there were too many penalties. And that's discipline. And so we cannot beat ourselves early in the season. So we are going to be, all over that part of it. There's a lot of areas that we got to improve in fast. But there's also a lot of things that I've seen that are encouraging. So that's been good, but we're nowhere near where we need to be.
I think that's an accurate depiction of what he thinks, right? He feels like the great progress, like they've been working hard, but they still got to clean shit up, and they're not game ready yet. But here's the best part: they're not supposed to be. They have a week and a half left, to get game ready, and really, that's Ball State. Like that's just an appetizer. Like that's just a practice game, because we all know they could roll their threes out there and beat Ball State. So they really have 2.5 weeks to shine this shit up, tighten the bolts, like get all the finer details down, clean up the messiness. That's what you try to do now. You've developed your team. You've developed all your schemes, your players, the starting units, and now it's time to tighten shit up. Like clean up the penalties, clean up ball security, make sure we're locked and loaded, man. The finer details of football, we got to tighten that shit up so we're game ready to go. I mean, win a playoff game, right? The Texas game on paper is a playoff game.
Hey, we're about to beat the dog shit out of Texas. That son of a bitch is too comfortable. He knows something. There's something that he feels really good about. And 2 parts. A, post-national championship, Ryan Day is super comfortable in his own skin. The second part is he realized he's been really happy about things and kind of had to change his tune because he's been really fucking excited with how they've looked on offense and defense. And he knows that these other bitch-ass coaches, Steve Sarkisian, James Franklin with the widow's peak, they are learning how to play tic-tac-toe, not even checkers yet. And my coordinators are both NFL coordinators, and we're playing 7-dimensional chess. We are putting belt to fucking ass against Texas at Texas. That's what that was. Zach, he realized, oh my God, I have been too positive because I look at practice and I look around and we are fucking elite. 12-0, don't give a fuck about the schedule, number 1 seed, wire to wire, number 1 overall, dude. That's it. The smirk. No, we are fucking, look, we might not win the Big Ten. Big Ten's a really tough conference, but that Ryan Day knows that he is about to beat piss out of Steve Sarkisian. You didn't get that off the vibes? You didn't get that?
No, not at all.
Look, he's over here like, yeah, I've been happy because I know that Steve Sarkisian and them have turnover-worthy practices. The defense sucks. Arch sucks. Cam Coleman's catching bad passes, but they're still bad passes that are hospital balls. Ryan Wingo can't catch a football, and the offensive line over there is dinged up. We are on that ass week 2. Don't fucking run. You can't fucking run. In fact, Texas could take every single NFL player back and we're still on that ass. Don't run. Everything's bigger in Texas, including this ass whooping on me. On me, everything's bigger in Texas, including this ass whooping. He knows, Zach. He knows. He fucking knows. It's the wind horse. What does he know?
I mean, I think there is a level of confidence he has right now. I feel like they've shored up their offensive line. I think Ian Moore's done a great job, and it's made everyone feel good about the momentum and direction of the offensive line, which was everyone's concern, right? I mean, Ryan Day didn't feel great about the Texas game because the last 2 games he coached in, the offensive line got their dick kicked in. And the only way he has a level of confidence for you to have a belt on your fucking shoulder is if he feels great about the offensive line. Because Texas D-line is legit.
It was, but they got their shit planted a year ago. Philip Daniels was talking shit. I'm telling you, dude, he knows. He knows. Bet the over.
Bet the over on Ohio State
Everything.
points, like team total.
The over on points, and Ohio State's doing it by themselves.
Alone.
What's the
48.
over-under?
It's 47.5.
Bet the over. We got 50 in the tank ready for him. I'm telling you, this is going to be the Oregon game over again. I really think that, like, Sark is making a very big mistake trusting Muschamp the way he is. And also, like, just on a serious note, when is Sark going to learn? When do we see these teams take off? It's when the head coach gives up play calling duties.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like Sark refusing to let go of play calling duties and people talking about like Archer's still trying to get comfortable with the offense. Like at some point, there's going to be a case study of how your team changes once you give up play calling duties versus not. Since I've been covering a sport, Zach, no coach that's called their own plays has won a national title.
No one.
And they asked him to a year
I'm trying
ago.
to think if anyone ever has.
I think Jimbo's the only one. And then the game passed him by right afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, going way back, I don't know this, but I think Tressel called the offense, and Buckeye fans can correct me. I wasn't here and I was coaching, so I didn't pay attention that hard. But, I mean, there's not a lot of coaches that do. Most of the time you become a head coach, you become a CEO. Even if you're heavily – like Urban was heavily involved in the offense. Like he was in every meeting, game plan meetings. He was the one in every conversation, run game, pass protection. He was knee deep in it. But Tom Herman called the plays on game day. So, like, usually that's how it goes. And I wonder if Ryan – I mean, certainly Ryan's going to let Arthur call the game, right?
That's the only reason. That's the only way Arthur would come here, and he kind of signaled that. Like, I wasn't coming here to be like, I don't need the OC on my title to be a resume builder. Like, I'm fucking Arthur Smith. Now, yes, I failed as a head coach in the NFL, but, like, come on, yo. Like, I don't need this. Like, I didn't – like, here we go. Arthur Smith was not coming here to be a fake OC.
No.
And I think Ryan Day being able to look down top down the program holistically is important. And I think that, like, Arthur Smith and the expertise with the O-line, and also I partially feel this way because, like, we now know that Ian Moore is our starting left tackle. Yeah. I think that is such a big thing for me, like, belief and confidence-wise in this game.
Absolutely.
So
I think that's huge. They finally have, and you know, we'll see when game 2 was when we'll really find out when he goes against Colin Simmons. But we'll have an idea against Ball State, and the competition doesn't matter. But just like how he looks, how he finishes, like does he have any mental errors? Like we'll see how improved he is. But like I said, the ball of clay was already really established last year against Purdue when we watched him for a full game, and he looked outstanding. I think there's a lot of confidence in Ian Moore right now.
Bingo.
Do you guys want trivia? Do you want
love trivia.
Over the last 40 years, there have been 4 national champion head coaches who have called their own plays.
So one of them is Jimbo.
He's the most recent one.
I mean, I saw it in the chat.
Gene
like
Chizik.
No, not Gene Chizik.
No, Gus Malzahn.
Is it Spurrier?
Yep. Spurrier did it at Florida.
Yep.
Okay. I saw that one in the chat. I don't have anything else. So
other 2 are, well, they're both Big Ten teams now. They weren't when they won.
Pete Carroll? No, he didn't call plays. I don't know.
I mean, can you give me like a lifetime?
Nebraska. Tom Osborne.
Yeah, Tom Osborne at Nebraska, and then Joe Paterno, Penn State.
Oh, I didn't know he called plays.
You're forgetting about Ed Orgeron.
No,
he didn't call shit. What are you talking about? He's a fucking D-line coach that doesn't even know what a coverage is.
I'm about to start giving him as an inside joke. I'm about to start giving him credit for calling the plays for Joe Burrow.
He dialed up the plays for Joe Burrow.
Yeah, dude, that was a secret operation. It was actually him. Can you imagine him in the fucking headset, dude?
Dude, can you imagine calling an offense? He'd be like, "Run power," and it would get like 3 yards. He'd be like, "Run that bitch again."
What do you think he would sound like in the headset?
Oh God, I don't even know.
Bro, because you remember at Penn State, they had that the reason they let Tom Allen go was because they couldn't understand him in the headset the year after the Michigan thing. And I think, like, in terms of like being what's the word for like not understandable? Like illegible, I guess. Legibility is legible.
That's writing.
Yeah, that's like what's it for voices?
Oh, there's a word for it.
But whatever it is, I feel like he's harder to understand than Tom Allen was.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, definitely. Unintelligible.
Yeah, I was going to say intelligible or clear are the two terms you use when talking about how well people are understood.
Unintelligible or incoherent.
I like unintelligible, I think.
Yeah.
Me too.